Hi, loves. Me and Michaela back with the Christ Phoenix Writing Academy family on this May 1st, 2024. We hope all is well with you, loves, and the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we share with you and we send to you as we are one, loves. There is no separation. Today, loves, me and Michaela, asked Yeshua himself to explain why the video that we did as a family with our sister Kimberly was a bit askew with the signal and fading in and out. And what he said to me as of this morning was this was being done because of two reasons. One reason was so that brothers and sisters had to pay attention to the words that were spoken. They had to feel it within themselves, hear it within themselves, not with the physical ears, but with the eyes and ears of the heart. This would cause them to have to contemplate the information given. And when I asked him why this was, he said this was done by the higher beings of our family to help more beloved brothers and sisters to focus within, to go within, go within, go within. And if you've not seen that video on our sister Kimberly Palm's channel and our channel, please feel free to do that, because Yeshua talked about a lot of information there. So I asked him what was the lesson from the teaching that he did through me, being that I don't remember anything until I listened to it on playback like all of you loves. Because this morning we had a one-on-one conversation. Because as our sister Kimberly stated, I could see, hear, smell, feel, and interact with Yeshua ben Yosef as if he were in physical form. And I said, yes, I can feel, hear, see, sense, smell, interact with him as if he were in physical form. And I still can. So now, having said this, I asked Yeshua to further expand on the lesson of what the teaching was last night in time and space. And we will also share with you something personal that I've come to realize and recognize from Yeshua himself through the means of my sister Lynn Laborde Eastman, and our family. One of the things that Yeshua has always said, there is no victimhood. And then today, doing work with my sister Lynn, that was put into perspective by our family of love and light beings. So we will share that with you as well. But first, we're going to do the grounding, as always, and then Yeshua will do his thing and further elaborate on all of this for you. So here we go, loves. First, I call upon Father, Mother, God, loving source of all, to abide with me, your daughter Michaela, this family, and brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time, with the purest intention of only light and love be given. Let them feel your light, love, truth, peace, oneness, strength, wisdom, grace, power, and divine support and divine protection within and around the mind, body, and spirit. Next, I ask Archangel Michael to place a multi-layer, multi-dimensional shield of protection, of peace, of light, and of love within and around the mind, body, and spirit, shielding it from all darkness or demonic infiltration, as I do not consent, do not consent, do not consent. Any and all darkness must be dealt with by my Father, Mother, God, times 100, in the name of Yeshua the Christ. Next, I call upon Sananda, Yeshua the Christ, to abide with me, your beloved Michaela, within and around the mind, body, and spirit, with the purest intention of light, of love, of truth, of oneness, and of peace, and of compassion, for myself as well as brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time, only allowing your purest love and truth and wisdom come forth, because I am a pure open channel for you, Sananda, Yeshua, letting go of my biases and my ego, so that nothing but the truth can be presented to beloved brothers and sisters with the purest intention of light and love be given. And so it is done. And remember, loves, if you want to book sessions or donate to the Academy or any of the other stuff, you know what to do. The links are provided for you in the YouTube official channel description. Please keep an open mind and heart when receiving these messages of light and of love. Take what resonates, love, and leave the rest. And remember, we love you all. Once again, greetings unto you, beloved and holy children of light divine, children of the one source that all is, God. I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known throughout your time and space as Yeshua the Christ. I come not forth for myself, but for indeed you, precious ones, because in truth I love you and all that you are, the Father, Mother, God, Abba, Abun consciousness that you are. For the Holy Child is indeed one. We have come forth yet again through this, our beloved, to speak unto you yet again where you perceive oneself to be. We have explained to this, our beloved, that indeed everyone upon your Holy Mother the Earth serves as an example for you, as a mirror for you. Therefore, what you see upon another beloved brother or sister is mirrored from within you. As we have said many times, through this, our beloved Michaela, there is no victimization or victimhood, dear one. That is a concept of the mind. No one is out to, shall we say, get you. One is simply having to remember the truth of who and what they are, and that is love. When your beloved brothers and sisters perceive from fear and separation and of darkness, pain, struggle, strife, greed, all the third density concepts, dear ones, it is simply because you, somewhere deep down in your consciousness, perceive it within yourself. Does this make sense for you? the reason in which your society has mirrored to you what you wish to create and manifest is simply because you have asked for it, dear one. There is indeed nothing or no one outside of you. In this, dear ones, we will speak now about the video that we did as a family with our beloved Kimberly, and why we, as enlightened beings, chose to have, shall we say, the signal go a bit, shall we say, haywire. This is so that humanity would recognize how it is important to be still, and how it is important to, shall we say, be quick to listen and slow to speak. This was done on purpose, dear ones, so that society, beloved brothers and sisters of love and light, would have to really listen and really focus within on the message given. This is why it was hard to hear one Yeshua in your, shall we say, breakup of signal. This is why indeed that we have explained to this our beloved Michaela. It was not her fault. This was done by us, beings of love and light, to help humanity to focus on the message that we were giving, only to be found within. Go within, go within, go within. However, we have presented many challenges to this one, our beloved, so that she may perceive it from a different perspective, dear one, as it indeed has been a journey for this one, that which she agreed to embark upon before her embodiment, dear one, that which is to be the mouthpiece of one Yeshua. As she steps aside clearly and allows one Yeshua to speak the words that which was spoken over 2,000 years ago in your time and space of man. Does this make sense for you? The beings of darkness that have attacked our beloved will be handled or dealt with by the beings of love and light and by the Father, Mother, God. This is not to say, dear ones, that all of you do not have the power to change one's consciousness or concept of what is, dear one. For all is love. All is perfect peace. If one returns to the point of stillness, or your 0 point, dear ones. This indeed has been a journey upon your Holy Mother the Earth to grow and evolve man's consciousness, to rather look from the eyes of Christ, the eyes of that love, that which all things are arisen forth from. As we have said off and on to this one, and through this one, there is no such thing as victimization. Everyone serves as a mirror for another beloved brother or sister. That which one is experiencing, dear ones, whether it be a man's perception of good or bad, is of consciousness and is of the willingness to experience these challenges in one's life so that one may strengthen their communion with the Father, Mother, God, Abba, that which you indeed have never left. For that is within you. The kingdom is indeed at hand. Everything that one has experienced has been a mirror for you, a lesson for you. There is nothing outside of you, dear ones. And this is why we have often said, unto you through this, our beloved. When one judges another, one is judging oneself. When one is saying harsh things to another, they are saying harsh things to oneself. For all is one energy, and that is love. However, dear ones, some of your beloved brothers and sisters have chosen by their own free will choice to serve darkness rather than light and love. It doesn't matter, dear ones, for indeed they are on their way out of this third density planet onto another, until one can learn how to be more tender, kind, compassionate, and merciful. Does this make sense for you? This indeed was the message that one Yeshua gave through this, my beloved, yesterday in your time and space, to show my humility through that which is the body, that which made tears within the body, that which felt the same things that you have indeed felt, dear one. For nothing that I've ever done or said since 2,000 years ago would have made sense to you, dear one, if I had not been where you are and experienced everything of your human emotion, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat others with compassion, tenderness, and mercy as you would one Yeshua. Look upon everything as though you see me within it. Look upon everything as though you would look upon one Yeshua with the eyes of love, rather than hatred, bitterness, fear, deception, and destruction. This was the truth, that which one Yeshua gave in your time and space of 2,000 years ago. This indeed is the truth that is, shall we say, resurfacing upon your Holy Mother the Earth. Because indeed all things are mirror for you. How you perceive about oneself will be mirrored for you in another beloved brother or sister, so that one may face it. And shall we say, you have an interesting thing in your world of terminology, and that is, take the bull by the horns, so that one may take the bull by the horns and face it head on and say, what is it within oneself that one needs fix or correct, allowing more love and light to flow freely through me and from me, for indeed I am God, for indeed, precious friends, that is what you are. There is no victimization, dear one. We have already discussed this through this, our beloved to which we would call this the, should we say, 2.0 version. But in truth, there is only love. The fear and the hurt and the pain and the struggle and the separation and the strife is created by man. And by this we mean of consciousness, of the need to experience and express something that is opposite of what you truly are. For you indeed have to have the light and the dark to conquer both. For you are indeed the light of Christ. And I do not speak of one Yeshua single, but I speak of all, that is, the Father, Mother, God, Abba's children. As am I, as are you. It is indeed that simple. The reason in which the, shall we say, feed of the video was interrupted by your perception of signal was not because of our beloved and anything that she had done. This was simply done to help society to understand that they are indeed power. One need only go within to find that power. One need only to be still and listen. For when one is still, the whispers of God that is everywhere and in everything get louder and louder, do they not, dear ones? Put aside the ego and listen to that love, that what you are. For everything is a mirror image of your own perceptions that one would feel within. So if you're feeling angry or hurt or deceived in any form, dear ones, that is what will be presented to you through the means of your beloved brothers and sisters, until one clears it within one's consciousness. Because in truth, these feelings and emotions of unworthiness and of pain and of wrongfulness and of unworthiness and of, should we say, meaninglessness and pointlessness will change. For that is a concept of the ego. For indeed you are worthy, precious friends. You are love. You are light. And indeed this, our beloved Michaela, has, should we say, to go through some challenging times so that she may hear, see, and feel the complete opposite of what she is. And what she is what you are, that perfect love and light. Learning to overcome and conquer whatever is thrown at her, dear one. For she is no different than you, nor I, dear one. It was said by our beloved Kimberly that this, our beloved Michaela, had hardly any ego. And this is indeed true, dear one. But she only knows love, compassion, tenderness, and mercy for all. But indeed, She has judged herself, like all of you have, as a human concept. Love does not judge. Love finds no fault, only perfection. Love is the key. Love is the answer to all questions, dear one. Love is what indeed you are. It is indeed that simple, dear ones. Look upon your beloved brothers and sisters that are spewing hatred at you or downgrading you. And look at them as though you would look at one Yeshua. And choose to give unto them that perfect love and light that you are. Resist nothing. Be that love that you are. Give that love that you are. And give it freely. Because in truth, precious friends, and please listen carefully, that is the only thing that one has unlimitedness about, dear one. For you are unlimited and unrestricted, dear one. You are love as the one source of all. Indeed, it is time for a remembrance of truth. And this is what our beloved Michaela is experiencing, along with many of her brothers and sisters which do this work of the Father, Mother, God in our family correctly. What is it within you, dear ones, that needs clearing or correcting, dear one? Ask yourself this question. What is it within you that needs clearing or correction? Because indeed, precious friends, the love is all that remains, infinite and eternal. Nothing else matters but love. See your other beloved brothers and sisters as they were one Yeshua. Hold them as you would one Yeshua. Hold them as they are indeed part of you, the oneness that all is. Be quick to listen and slow to speak in a time of unsureness and of darkness, as more darkness arises, so that it too can be relinquished and released, dear ones. Nothing is holding you back but indeed yourself. Does this make sense for you? You are the conquerors of everything, dear one. You are the one that can manifest what you truly desire with the purest intention of love. You are the creator of all the experiences that is unreal, dear one. Because, and in truth, we say this off and on to you. Nothing that the two physical eyes that they show you are real. For the only reality is that of light and love. Everything else is merely a concept of man's consciousness or the illusion. Does this make sense for you? It is indeed that simple, dear ones. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. Let go of the fault that one places upon oneself. See everything as it is, perfect. Regardless of man's perceptions, it is indeed perfect. It is indeed a lesson for you, precious ones, to learn how to be at one with everything, to correct your perceptions. For have we not said often unto you that through this, our beloved, perception equals projection, dear one. What you perceive, so shall you get in return, dear one. It is indeed that simple. I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal. the one you've known simply throughout your time and space as Yeshua the Christ. And I have come forth yet again with my sword of truth, to bind all darkness and liberate the pure in heart. For indeed I am with you always, dear ones. And so it is.